road she thought was gold in a small town in Nigeria, where the roads were dusty and opportunities were even dustier, there lived a young girl named Aisha. Aisha was not born into comfort. She was born into survival. Her parents were poor. Her grandparents were poor. Poverty had lived in their family long before Aisha learned how to speak. Every morning she woke up early, not to prepare for school, but to help her mother struggle through another day. Fetching water, selling little items by the roadside, watching life pass her by while hunger stayed behind. School was a luxury, dreams were expensive, and hope was something she borrowed, not something she owned. At night, Aisha listened to her parents talk in whispers. They spoke about unpaid rent, about sickness, about how tomorrow always came without bringing change. Aisha was young, but she understood one painful truth early in life. Nothing was coming to save them. Then stories began to travel faster than truth. Stories of young people leaving Nigeria, stories of Libya, stories of Europe being close by, stories of money changing lives. People said, once you reach Libya, your suffering is over. They said, you will work small, make money, and move on. Nobody talked about the desert. Nobody talked about danger. Nobody talked about the girls who never returned. Aisha listened, and hope started speaking louder than fear. She looked at her parents one evening and made a decision that would change everything. She would leave. She would travel. She would help her family escape poverty. She was barely 17. Her parents did not want her to go, but poverty has a way of forcing silence. They cried, they prayed, and they watched their daughter walk away with faith and ignorance in equal measure. The journey was harsh from the beginning. Crowded vehicles, strangers with hard eyes. Long hours of fear wrapped in silence. As Nigeria disappeared behind her, Aisha believed she was moving toward life. She did not know she was moving toward suffering. Libya was not what she imagined. There was no job waiting, no safe place, no kindness. Her documents were taken, her freedom disappeared, and very quickly she learned that survival had a price paid with dignity, a price paid with silence, a price paid with the body. Aisha entered a world she never planned for, a world where young girls were used, controlled, and discarded. Every day felt heavy, every night stole something from her, but she endured because she believed it was temporary. She sent money home when she could. She never told her parents the truth. She never described the pain. How do you tell your mother that your suffering is feeding the family? How do you tell your father that your dream has turned into a cage? Time passed and Aisha's body began to weaken. She felt tired all the time. She fell sick often. Pain became normal. When the truth finally came, it came without comfort. Aisha was diagnosed with HIV. There was no counseling, no support, only rejection. The same world that used her now turned its back. She was no longer profitable, no longer wanted, just another burden. Through the help of aid organizations, Aisha was eventually brought back to Nigeria. Not as a success story, not as a survivor. She returned thinner, quieter, and broken. Her mother struggled to recognize her. Her father could not speak. The house that once hoped for rescue was now hosting grief. Neighbors whispered. Some blamed her, some pitied her, few understood her. But the real question remained unanswered. Why did she have to leave in the first place? Aisha tried to recover. She tried to smile. She tried to live. But sickness does not wait for healing dreams. Her strength faded. Her body surrendered. One quiet morning, Aisha died. No long announcements, no loud mourning, just tears, silence, and a small grave. A girl who left home chasing hope returned only to be buried. This is not just Aisha's story. It is the story of many Nigerian girls whose dreams are pushed into danger by poverty,